Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the next hellos for Dr. Mario World. And let me switch back out of Waluigi and go back into Wario as we go into stage 1031. And I actually quite enjoyed this one. It's shaped like a Christmas tree, kind of. And I do start out with the Rainbow Capsule. Again, I guess I remind you of the rules one more time. If I get the Rainbow Capsules, I'm not allowed to use them in any way other than just as if they were the colors I wanted, and not using them for the rainbow capabilities. If I get the skill up, I wait until I think a good amount of time has passed and I would have gotten that skill up, or I would have gotten that skill, and then the extra 5 capsules if they don't affect my victory in any way. And for me, I don't know if it's always like this, but the tip of the tree was red and then everything else is green, so it's very easy to get to that lock. I have no idea if it's always like that, but hopefully it's the same for you. And then just need to get one more green in there so I can get that lock. Now the rest opens up, and there's quite a lot of those like Toadette mystery boxes. I guess the Lakitu as well. And that's where most of the points you're gonna get are gonna come from. And hopefully they will destroy most of the stuff for you. I don't know if they're the same all the time. I think it's completely random. If you bring in Wario, you're probably gonna want to hope that you get some skill ups, so you can get some more capsules and hopefully get enough points. Like I get another skill up right here that I am able to use, and brings me up to 8. And we just have these couple of clouds over here. And now we just move on to the I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Let's just move on. So the next one took me a couple tries, so no power-ups on this one. I ended up bringing in Dr. 8-Bit Mario, and I just feel like the flying viruses can be a really big problem. The couple of times I played, they were the main issue, so coming back in with Dr. 8-Bit Mario was the smartest thing for me, in my opinion. I accidentally placed that blue there, messed that up, so can just waste some capsules getting rid of it. And then we blow up that bomb, making sure the green coins are all going to blow up when I hit it. It's kind of the point of the bomb. So yeah, the main part of this, beginning part of the level, is getting to that bomb, getting all the green coins around it. See, like right there, I messed it up, and now I'm going to have to work on that later, which is unfortunate. And you're going to want to clear some of the floating viruses, especially if we're bringing in 8-Bit Mario. I guess I can't help you if you bring in any other character, but I think 8-Bit Mario is pretty good for this one. When I played with Wario, it was basically, I got all the green coins and there was a bunch of floating viruses everywhere, and I ended just not having enough capsules to kill all of them, so I figured if I just bring someone in who can kill all of them, then that won't be an issue. And the game did suggest to bring him in, so I figured it was the right thing to do. And just really focus on the bombs and the green coins. And you can occasionally work on other stuff as you go as well. Like now I've destroyed them all. Only one key has fell. So now we need to kind of work on everything else. And now I have no more red viruses as well. So just another thing I won't have to worry about. And they've made it very easy for me to actually get into each of these sections. So I can just kind of get those, get a few more points, and then hopefully 8-Bit Mario will take care of the rest of them. I'm also going to have to get rid of that double red capsule at some point because I've kind of blocked that key from being able to go in. And we destroyed those 2 greens, which means that the blues will just go if we get his skill again, which we do. So there goes that one. And now the key falls. I just really had to hope that I had enough points for 3 stars, and luckily I did. I don't think 1 would have cut it in that one, so 2 might be the cutoff for getting 3 stars. I guess just depending on who you bring in, like Wario, it's a different story. But you get it. The next one, I just kept going with the theme of picking the characters they suggested, this time with Fire Rosalina, and we are going in with those rainbow capsules like I have in the past. And I think I used them a little bit cheaply here, because I end up bringing it down into the corner where this red one is, and I end up hitting that green one at the same time. So going against my rule of only hitting them only hitting viruses as a normal capsule, not as a rainbow capsule. So that's my bad. Yeah, so that's a little cheap, but the strategy, like I always say, is still the same. And Fire Rosalina just makes it nice to get into those the middle sections right away. The 4 corners are really the only place that the viruses are. I guess they're in the blocks as well. So the middle, you probably have to do yourself. I think it always prioritizes viruses over coins. It will never aim for just the coins, so keep that in mind, that you have to probably destroy those yourself. And you don't need to get all the crates. You do not need to get, well, I think there's a virus in all the blocks, so you do need to get all the blocks. But yeah, you can leave the crates behind. They really don't even get in the way either. So all in all, kind of a bland stage in a way, but not entirely too difficult either, which is always nice. These levels have been much nicer than some of the previous levels, which has been a lot more relaxing, I guess, in a way. And we have this one virus here left, and I was a little worried about points once again, but ending with 2 again, and that's just enough. I think actually 1 would be okay for this one as well. Not a whole lot of points you need to get 3 stars on that. So really, you just gotta complete the stage, and you should get 3 stars. With the point boosting assistance as well, I should mention. Now again, going with the theme of just picking a doctor they suggest, I go with Dr. Dolphin, because I just haven't brought him in a very long time. And this one, I had all 3 power-ups. Wait, did I? I think I just had the 2 power-ups actually. But still, I felt like it was a little cheap. Dr. Dolphin's skill charges pretty quickly, so I didn't feel like I needed to wait around too long. And also, I think the point of the stage is to leave those side sections for a while, and by proxy the bubbles as well. So Dr. Dolphin kind of messes that up. But the idea is that the middle section here has quite a lot of viruses that are iced that you need to destroy, and then as you destroy them, the bubblers will consistently set off and start bubbling the things on the side. But when you bring in Dr. Dolphin, you don't really care if things get bubbled, because Dr. Dolphin will just unbubble them for you. And I really feel like my strategy was bad with this one, because I didn't even know what I was doing or was supposed to do, but I still ended up beating it. And it could just be because of the rainbow capsules and the full skill up, even though I did wait a little bit to actually use that. But I don't know if there are any other characters that are better than Dr. Dolphin. I think Dr. Dolphin is probably better than Bowser Jr., because Bowser Jr. takes longer to charge up, and there's not going to be a lot of things bubbled at once on screen. So keep that in mind as well. We just have a couple more in the middle, and then you just kind of have to clear the other ones as well. So we're getting this red one here finally. There we go. And now a few more things are bubbled. And that one in the middle actually got bubbled, which was unfortunate. I don't remember exactly how I deal with it. I don't even remember acknowledging that before, but everything gets unbubbled here. We get a green and blue capsule, which destroys us easily, and then I just need 2 blues to get that final one. And also I need to make sure to get points, so I use my rainbow capsule to hit the reds, and I also use my green. And getting just enough points to get 3 stars with 0 capsules remaining. Just barely beat that one. But my strategy was really bad or weak because I didn't know exactly what I was doing. When you know what you're doing, I imagine it would go a little smoother and you would end with more than 0 capsules. But we move on to the titled hard stage of this section. And who did I bring in? I brought in Goomba Tower, that's right. I brought in Toad, and I just prefer Goomba Tower over Toad, even though it's not that different. But also my Goomba Tower is level 3 and Toad is level 2, so he's kind of better anyways. But I also tried Wendy, and I didn't think she was that great because once all the crates are gone, she's not much help. I don't even know if I tried Wario, I probably didn't. I don't know how it would work. But it's nice to just bring in Goomba Tower because basically everything on stage, especially at the beginning, can be hit. So you're pretty much guaranteed to get some stuff going on when you get a skill the first time. And again, with Toad, his skill takes a little bit longer to charge up. So you're getting Goomba Tower skill a little bit quicker. And you really just kind of hope that he gets into the sections that you haven't got into yet, so it's a little bit easier to do so. And you really want to prioritize the bombs that are near the purple coins, because the purple coins you need to get to be able to get to the 4 corners. Also, the purple coins are required to beat the level. And the 4 corners all have floating viruses in them, so the sooner you can get to those, the better. And I usually just ended up leaving them so I could use them to destroy the purple coins around them later. Especially the top 2, which are open on the top. The ones in the corner is a little bit of a different story. You actually have to wait for those. But we're very close to getting all the purple coins that are uncaged at this point. I just need to destroy this green one here. And there we go. So everything is opened up. Now there's double red, and there's not really a great place to put it. I think I end up using it on the floating virus on the bottom, but I don't entirely remember. I think that's what I do. And that way, once I clear it right now, then I can get into that blue one, and then it's a little bit easier to get to the red that was impossible to clear before. Now that we have that block out of the way, you can clear that red one. And at this point, Goomba Tower probably is not going to be that much help because there's very little on stage. There's a chance, a very small chance, that he actually hits one of the spots you need him to hit, but do not rely on that to beat the level, of course. I only have 7 capsules remaining, so I'm a little worried. Because there's actually a pretty good amount of stuff left. And this corner one hasn't been hit at all. Thankfully, Goomba Tower gets one of those hits for me. Which is necessary for me to actually win this round. And then I only need reds for the red viruses, so the green and blues I can use for anything else. And I only have 1 set of coins left, so I just use the blues for that one. And then just barely working out here, we get 2 reds, and I'm able to clear with this, as well as using the blue I got over there to clear those coins. So, kind of get very close. Just barely got enough reds to do it. And thank goodness, Goomba Tower helped at least a little bit. So thank you guys for watching. 1 set of levels to go. Goodbye.